childhood crushes. We all had them. But I know your guys' crushes don't even compare to mine, alright? My childhood crushes, they're a little more obscure, a little more exotic. You guys are all a bunch of casuals. Lola Bunny, Aviva Corcovado, Elastigirl, psh, that's all D-tier ball knowledge because everybody knows about them. And hey, they're all great, don't get me wrong, but the crushes I had still haven't been inducted into the Hall of Fame yet. And that's not okay because they all deserve a spot. Matter of fact, get Elastigirl the fuck out of here, man. Overrated as fuck. Let's start off with someone that I'm genuinely surprised hasn't been inducted into the Hall of Fame yet, and that's GoGo Tomago from Big Hero 6.
Oh boy, yeah.
GoGo is bad as fuck. She looks like she could beat me up, bro, which I found pretty hot as an 8-year-old. I don't know about you guys, but there's something about girls with like a little bit of attitude who drive fast motorcycles and have a blunt as fuck personality that just had me cheesing as a kid. That shit had me feeling different. She just had this cool vibe to her, bro. Like she knew she was that girl. Let me just play the scene that had me kicking my feet back as a kid.
Welcome to the Nerd Lab.
Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Just give it! Damn!
I mean, she was just so badass. Like the car chase scene, beautiful. The scene where she takes out her gum and spins her way out of the sphere of debris, using her disc to cut her way out, absolute cinema. Everybody out here was simping over Aunt Cass, but me, I wanted GoGo. You guys can keep Aunt Cass, just save GoGo for me. But yeah, 10 out of 10 baddie, and if you disagree, then you're probably just a gay guy, because there's no other explanation. Alright, now I'm about to tap into some S-tier level ball knowledge, okay? I'm talking about Marquise Daniels, Briante Weber, Sean Kilpatrick levels of ball knowledge, okay? And I of course am talking about Skyler Chan from Lego Ninjago Season 4. Now listen, before you judge and start flaming me for having a crush on a literal Lego minifigure, okay? Let me explain why I wasn't weird for this. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have a good explanation other than I had a huge Ninjago face as a kid and I found sassy redheads super attractive. Bro, she was just perfect. She was sassy, she had a pretty smile, beautiful eyes, and she was a redhead. That's like SGA's 2025 season MVP, scoring title, championship, finals MVP. I mean, that's 4 for 4, man. What can I say? And she had a cool ass power where she can just absorb shit because she's the master of amber. Like, that's cool as fuck. And my boy Kai was falling in love, man. But unfortunately, he fumbled the bag. I mean, he clearly liked her, and hey, who wouldn't? My boy has excellent taste, but my guy was waiting too long. There was no commitment after the Tournament of Elements, and he had the opportunity to sew this back together as Skyler was leaning in for a kiss, and then this motherfucker named Dareth just cocksblocks my boy. And then to rub salt in the wound, she leaves to work for Chen's noodle shop, and we never see her again. Well, that's not entirely true. She does make appearances in later seasons, but they're more just cameos. Like, she never really got the major role that she did in season 4, and I stopped watching after season 6, so I don't remember if she did appear in that season, but if she did, she was barely fucking there. Now we move on to a childhood staple of mine, the Scooby-Doo franchise, specifically the animated movies that were DVD exclusives. Shameless plug. One of my favorite Scooby-Doo movies was Scooby-Doo Camp Scare. Not just because the movie was fire, with 3 monsters that were genuinely scary and a crazy plot, but also because of Jessica.
I need it!
Listen, Daphne and Velma looked great and had no right being this thick, but Jessica? She was different, bro. Like, you actually can't judge me for crushing on her as a kid. Jessica is valid. And Fred was all over her, bro, which was driving me crazy. Like, go after Daphne, bro. She clearly likes you. Jessica's mine. But luckily for me, she didn't even want him, which meant that little me could dream about me and Jessica being on the lake together. Whoa, I am getting way too carried away with this shit. But continuing on with the Scooby-Doo theme, let's go to a much darker Scooby-Doo movie called Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. This movie freaked me the fuck out as a kid because the ghost was real. It was not a gimmick or someone in the costume. Nah, this bitch was for real. And she was hideously ugly, might I add. But you wanna know who wasn't ugly? Thorn, the lead singer of the Hex Girls. To be fair, all the Hex Girls are baddies, but Thorn stood out above the rest, man. She had me feeling sensational. This was the moment I discovered my love for goth girls. I mean, the hair, the makeup, the clothes, the fangs. I know they're fake fangs, but bro, I low-key wanted her to take a bite out of me. And her raspy voice, man.
I topped that.
Yeah, I low-key had a thing for girls that voices sounded like cigarettes and diesel trucks. I guess continuing on with the spooky theme, we gotta talk about a character that comes from a movie that I fucking loved as a kid, and that was Batman vs. Dracula. This is a DVD exclusive that came from the 2004 Batman cartoon, and my god was that show peak. I mean, this Batman had aura. I mean, just look at its fucking cape, dude. Like, I honestly wish more versions of Batman just had that style of cape that just covers the whole body. That thing is sick. And the character designs were sick, bro. You had Firefly, Man-Bat, Joker, Clayface, Killer Croc, Mr. Freeze. I mean, look at them, bro. They're fucking peak. But the best character design has to go to Vicky Vale. I mean, for me personally, when you got blue eyes and you're a redhead, bro, that's an undefeated combo right there. And then we get to see Vicky Vale in her bun and dress. I mean, it was so clear that Bruce was trying to make moves on her. And I mean, of course he would. He's fucking Bruce Wayne. If I had that kind of money in motion, I'd be doing the same thing. And you'd think to yourself that after saving her from fucking Dracula, that Bruce Wayne would be able to secure a relationship with her. But no, we never get to see that. Why? Because for some dumb reason, we just never see Vicky Vale again. Like, after this movie was done, we don't get to see her appear in the show, and I'm being for real this time. Like, there's no cameos, nothing. She's gone, bro. We never see her again, and I don't understand why. I don't understand what fucking meathead thought it was a good idea to introduce such a cool character and just abandon her like that.
You're just saying that because you had a crush on her when you were a kid.
Yes, that's right. But she was also a pretty cool character. Also, Vampire Joker was fucking terrifying. But this wouldn't be a childhood crush video without talking about a live action character. So let's talk about Maya Dixon from 22 Jump Street. Bro, she does not get talked about enough. Now, was I too young to watch this movie? Probably, but it didn't matter. It was Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill. I was mainly there for the last, especially since the first movie was so good, and we got this very iconic meme.
My name is Jeff.
But Maya just made the movie better. Not only was she physically very attractive, but she felt like a real person. Her personality wasn't super cartoonish or too over the top. No, she acted like a girl you can meet in real life. The part where Schmidt was stumbling over his slam poetry and Maya was just kind of sitting there soaking in the cringe, she was real for that. For a sec, it looked like things were about to go smooth for Schmidt. But then, Captain Dixon finds out. And that ruins everything for my boy.
He's fucking the captain's daughter!
Listen, before we get to the end of the video, we have to mention an anime character. And I'll be honest, guys, I didn't really watch much anime growing up, but I did see the Cowboy Bebop movie. And yes, I did watch the movie before the show, okay? I know that's gonna piss some people off, but I didn't even know about there being a show until years later. But this movie did introduce me to Electra. And no, not that Electra. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Electra Ovirowa. I mean, I pretty much liked her for the exact same reasons I liked GoGo. She was confident, she was badass, and she was hot in like the meanest, most attractive way possible. I swear I had a thing for sassy girls that could kick my ass. I still kind of do. Hey man, honestly, I'd let Tracy Cortez choke me out. I don't give a shit. Anyways, Electra low-key put that shit on, man. I mean, she was dripped out. She had the red bomber jacket, the black choker. I mean, listen guys, we all love a girl that can dress. Anyways, time to talk about the greatest show of all time, The Spectacular Spider-Man. And I know you guys are expecting me to talk about Black Cat or Gwen Stacy, but no, I'm not going to talk about them. I'm talking about Mary Jane and Liz Allen. As a little kid, Liz and MJ had me in a trance. I mean, could you really blame me? Liz and MJ had way better moments with Peter than Gwen Stacy or Black Cat. Like, as a kid, I low-key found Black Cat and Gwen kind of boring. Liz and MJ were just way better, way more compatible, but we will never know what will happen because the show got fucking canceled. I mean, they both had way more iconic moments with Peter. Liz had the New Year's kiss. MJ had the school dance. Like, they're just better. I'm sorry, but they just are. Anyways, that's all I really gotta say. Moral of the story, fuck Disney. Alright, canceled season 3 for Spectacular Spider-Man. Fuck you. I will never forgive you for that. Anyways, I can't fucking wait for Spider-Man Brand New Day.